Hi there, and welcome to this lecture. Before we move towards exploring other data types in Perl, I would like to introduce you to an alternative and much better way to debug your Perl code instead of using print statements. This alternative is using a module called data dumper, and how you can use it is by saying use data dumper semicolon. To note, you do not need to explicitly install this module as long as you're using Perl version 5.36 or above, meaning this module is part of Perl default core modules. And to be more precise, the data dumper module should be available from Perl version 5.20. Later in this section, we will explore in more detail how to install and use modules, along with how to use statement works behind the scenes. However, for now, the key takeaway is that when we write this use data dumper, we get access to a powerful debugging method called dumper. And how we can invoke this is by saying print dumper, opening bracket and closing bracket, and ending with semicolon. So everything what we put in between the brackets is going to get debugged in our terminal. So basically, this method, aka dumper function, takes a list of arguments and will print out detailed information about the given data. Let's try it out by printing some data about scalar variables. I'm going to introduce a scalar, a variable called a, which is going to hold a string, and it's going to say hello, ending with semicolon, and I'm also going to introduce a variable called b, which is going to hold a decimal, let's say 22.32, and then that. And now I'm going to add these variables in between the dumper function. So $sign $a, comma, $sign $b. Save this, go to the console and write Perl script.pl. And what I'm going to see is this var1 currently holds hello and variable 2 holds 22.32. And what this refers to is that variable 1, var1, is the position of the variable being debugged. In this case, the var1 refers to $sign $a, which holds a value of a string which says hello. Now the var2 at position 2 holds a value of 22.32, which we can see here. You might be thinking, well, this does not differ much from what we saw in our previous lectures using print. And you are right. At the current time, it does not differ much. And that is because we're using basic data types such as strings and numbers. However, the real power of this debugging module will become much more apparent the more we use it in our future lectures with more complicated data structures like arrays, hashes, and references. So this is it for this lecture. We looked at how we can use the data dumper debugging module. I hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you at the next one.